What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video. Please start this video off by clicking the thumbs up button, which is located right below this video. If you see some pictures pop up on the screen, it'll say one is probably like in this area. It'll take you, it'll take you to our homepage. So you can find out what videos we posted that you probably missed. And like in this corner where Mikkel is at, you'll see a picture of Jennifer Lewis. If you missed those interviews, you can click on either picture and it'll take you to where, it'll take you to those the video or the homepage.
Her picture's not covering my face, is it?
No, it's probably covering your penis area. The picture is down there somewhere.
Which is usually covered, by the way.
Yeah, it should be covered all times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's usually covered.
Alright. Also, the Scorpion Show will be doing the AIDS Walk. Well, I will be doing the AIDS Walk next week, which is next Sunday, October 21st. We are about $220 away from our goal. If you could give $1, $5, $10, $100, whatever you could give is greatly appreciated. Even some people put 50 cents in. I'm not even mad at y'all, but I seen that y'all did it, and I thank y'all for putting in something. Just think, if we had $1 for every like we got, we would have been hit the goal. So if you could give $1, it's greatly appreciated. Thank you to everybody who already donated, and I hope to see you guys out walking with me on October 21st. The walk is at 9 a.m. and it goes on rain or shine. Please wear comfortable shoes and take a hoodie with you because it is October if you plan on coming.
I just wanted to say one thing. Somebody wrote me on Facebook the other day, and he was just saying how he was so happy that the Scorpion Show was promoting the AIDS Walk and raising money for it, because he himself, he's HIV positive, and he was telling me that a lot of people don't know that the money that's raised for events like this, it does go to folks with HIV or AIDS, and he said it helps people with if they can't afford like the medicine and things like that. So it's a good thing. So I just wanted to say, to reiterate what Kevin was saying, if you can, please donate $1 or whatever. It'll be greatly appreciated. And remember, it's not going to us. It's not going to the Scorpion Show. It's going to the AIDS Walk.
That's right.
And it's going to those who need it. Kevin said I wasn't going to be a part of it. I can't be a part of it because that's the day of my church's anniversary, and I'm part of the anniversary committee, so I have to be there. But hopefully you all come out and
walk. It's going to be a nice walk. We're going to be walking for about 3 hours.
Yes.
Now, I'm not going to walk fast. I'm going to take my time. Last year, I was trying to walk all fast.
Let me just say this. Everybody who's watching this video, who is watching this video right now, who is listening to my voice, you all should go and donate at least $1, and then we'll be at that goal.
$1.
$1. $1.
$1.
And how much money do we need more? $200?
Like $220.
$220.
On the website, it might say like $600, but we are close to that because some people actually donated to the team itself. So that's why I'm saying it's like $220. So it's somewhere in between there. But if $1, even if we go over 2,000, that would be great. That's just the goal.
Yes.
So if you could donate whatever you can, it's appreciated. Also, if you live in the Atlanta area, I will be in Atlanta on Thanksgiving weekend, and I'm celebrating my birthday that Sunday night at Club Cream, which is November 25th. I would love for you to come. I'll let you guys know more information about it as we get more closer to that date.
Your birthday is on the 20th, right?
Yeah, my birthday is November 20th, but I'm not really going to celebrate it here. It's a Tuesday, so I might just do like a birthday dinner because I didn't want to do 2 parties. I didn't want to overdo it. Oh, you know me. Why does it look like his arm is broken?
Whose?
Of that Tasmanian devil, or it always been like that? I don't know.
His whole body looks broken.
Oh, don't do it.
Broken and battered.
So we're going to start this video off.
I know why the cage bird sings.
We're going to start this video off talking about Mr. Jerry Sandusky. Earlier this week, this man was sentenced to 99 years. Excuse me, that's the wrong
30 years.
Wrong story. 30 to 60 years in jail for...
He's not going to make it 60 years.
Yeah, he's not going to make it. He's already all old and stuff. So, he was sentenced from 30 to 60 years. I think they should have just gave him the maximum and just said you're never getting out of jail. You know, I just think that to give him.
Well, somebody who's 68 years old, 30 years is the maximum.
But I mean, some people do. Some people do live to see 100 years old.
Yeah, they do. But when you get out of jail, what the hell kind of excitement are you gonna have?
Look, knowing Jerry, you never know. It might be some different type of drugs. We're talking 30 years from now. We don't even, all this technology we got now, like 20 years ago, it was different. And
Let me tell you something. If he gets out of jail at 100 years old, I'll be happy. Because I say, well, at least you spent all those years in jail.
No, I don't want him to be out to ever harm anybody.
I don't want to be out either.
Because he's living like he did nothing wrong. Like, he did some radio interview saying he would never do nothing that's disgusting and trifling like that. This man really walked into court with a smile on his face like, yeah, I'm getting off. Ain't nothing going to happen to me. His wife was believing him. The neighbor was believing him. They all on the news. He would never do such a thing. And when he came out that jail, the whole look on his face was like he was really shocked. Like they did a side by. I'm not pointing at the TV like y'all can see it. They did a side by side. Like he walked in there really thinking that, yeah, I'm not. They're not gonna sentence me long. I'm gonna be back out. And it's just so sad that somebody so evil, somebody so, I guess the word is manipulative. You know, it's just crazy that he feel that he didn't do anything wrong. Like, that's fucking heartless and it's cruel because you got these children. They're not going to make up no story about you sitting there molesting them and everything. And then this man trying to fight to still keep his pension for $59,000 a year. Like, he'll still be able to watch cable. He'll still be able to watch whatever he wants. I just think he should be locked away and shouldn't have none of the freedoms.
Wait, what does watching cable have to do with his pension?
But I'm just saying, like, he's going to have money. So it's not like nobody can send him money. He's going to be taken care of, and it's not like he's going to suffer. You know, I think he should be suffering.
Yeah, but he's going to be in jail.
Yeah, I think he should suffer, though.
Yeah, but to me, being in jail is suffering enough because you can't get up, you can't go and do what you want to do when you want to do it. You know, you have to play by the rules of the jail system. So that's, to me, I mean,
I think
we want him to be raped too.
God, you're not going to try it.
But they're not. I don't think they're going to put him in the same area as the regular population.
It's just nasty. Like, it's nothing even attractive. Nothing attractive about that, man.
You was nasty.
No, sleeping with me is amazing. Let's get that right. Let's get that one down. Let's get that one down, because I don't, never mind. But anyway, don't flinch up like it's the Scorpion, baby. Get your life, get your entire life.
I need to go find my life, because that right there,
yes,
it took me over there.
Yeah, oh yeah,
oh yeah.
Get your life.
Oh God.
So anyway, child, Mr. Jerry Sandusky. They should have threw the law at his ass to be an example for all these fucking pedophiles out there. We gonna catch you and we gonna lock you up forever. That's what I think the judge could have did, but he didn't. He just gave him a time frame. Should have just threw it down. And then some other lady, I didn't even hear the whole story, but she got locked up for 99 years for beating her child into a coma and then taking super glue and super gluing the child's hands to the wall. Like,
while they were in the coma.
I think while they were passed out. Beat the child unconscious and then super glued the baby to the wall. You know, people just doing, I swear, this world is just crazy. And every time I hear these stories, I don't like talking about this stuff. I'm going to try to stop cursing. I don't like talking about it. I think it's just for my mind to even try to comprehend what's going on. You know, I just can't do it. It's a big turnoff. It's so sad that, you know, people got to go through this stuff and children got to live through this, and, you know, people like that should just be away
so wait
forever.
A minute, what was the point of her super gluing their hands to the wall?
I have no idea. It's just
unconscious.
People just kept, I just kept seeing in the comments, talk about it. I'm like, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to. Then, with Juicy Anna, she tweeted me, talk about the doctor that decapitated the child and then put the head back in the lady and act like it wasn't even decapitated. Like, what the fuck is going on? I said I wasn't cursed, but what the fuck is going on?
You couldn't last, could you?
No. But what's going on? See, I don't want to talk about it. It's nasty. See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't like stuff like that.
Me neither. But so they decapitated the baby's body.
I don't talk about it.
And then took the body. Where'd they take the body?
I'm gonna throw up.
Where'd they take the body?
The lady was giving birth.
I know, but you said they stuck the head. How do you stick the head?
I don't know how he put the head back in there, because you know the vagina stretches. I mean, the
vagina, about how
it's elastic, baby. It's elastic.
I could, but I won't.
Don't you? Well, see, the vagina is elastic. I didn't say. But since we're going there, they take their hands and go in there.
Okay?
Ain't got time for that.
Me neither. Because if you can do that, then something's not right. I don't want to be in that room. I don't want to see that. Don't you want to see? No, I do not. No, I do not. You don't want to see me? No, I do not. And you better not touch me when you're done. Because you will be super cool. Okay? Listen. I don't know how he did that. He needs to be thrown to the wolves. Okay? They need to eat him alive. You don't do no shit like that. But I was watching because I just love the Kardashians. I really do. I don't love them. I have this obsession with them now. And so, Kourtney, the oldest Kardashian, she recently gave birth to her second child. Now, I didn't watch the season of the Kardashians that much when she gave birth to her first son. But when she gave birth to her second child, the cameras were in the room. They, showed everything. I did not know this because I didn't see it the first time she did it. So my mind was blown. I didn't know you could do this.
Right.
She sat there and, let the cameras capture everything. She sat there while she gave birth to her daughter. And when her daughter's body was halfway out her vagina, she took her daughter by her arm
and pulled her out herself.
Yeah, it was already out. I've never seen that. But I've never seen a woman take their child and pull it out. I've always seen the doctors and I mean the look on Kourtney's face you coming in. And then she grabbed her and then watched the baby was on her. I guess, the baby wasn't crying, so the nurses took the little tube and get all that, and then the baby started screaming. But I mean, Kourtney was like, she's coming to me, and she held her until she started crying. I was like,
she was squatted over, or she was laying?
No, she was lying in the bed. She was lying in the bed like this. But I guess once the baby's body, half of her body came out, she leaned up like this, and she just grabbed the little girl out. And I was just like, oh my God, I've never seen that before. And then when I tweeted about it, everybody was like, oh yeah, she did that with her first son. I was like, are y'all okay with this? This is some sci-fi shit. Okay? I ain't never seen nobody pull no human out their vagina. People that took me out.
Who you talking about?
That took me out. That took me all the way out.
I ain't got time.
I was laying in my bed like this. Ain't this some shit?
They be like, push.
And then she was on because Kourtney's a very private. She's a very private one. But the fact that she allowed the cameras to film while this was going on, I commend her for that. Because some people were like, no, you can show after the baby's here. They was in there. I mean, the baby. I mean, they show all the placenta and all the gooey stuff on the baby. I said, oh my. Let me tell you something. I don't care what nobody say. Women, they go through some shit. Okay? Women go through some shit. Because I can't imagine carrying no baby in me. Hell, I can't imagine carrying shit in me for 9 months and not going to the bathroom. Laying on your stomach for 9 months. Hell, try not passing a bowel movement for 9 months for 9 days. Okay.
Try having a baby on your bladder and you gotta pee all the time.
Oh my God! Then I was in the hospital because I work in the hospital, so I was in the labor and delivery area. So, it's true. Women really do go.
I'm so sorry.
What happened?
How y'all going? Okay, I got an email about Rihanna's tickets. They talking about a private suite, $3,200 for 12 tickets. I want to know what made them email me in the first place.
I was about to say, who you buying 12 tickets for?
Nobody. I didn't even inquire about it. I thought somebody was like.
Well, maybe it's a Groupon. So it's that's not.
No, that ain't Groupon.
Which one did you just?
It's Ticketmaster.
Ticketmaster. It said, I hope things are well. I wanted to reach out to you about your premium package of the Rihanna concert which consists of private, luxury, or individual VIP box. The private suite. Do you have a private thing? Well, then you need to get on that and find out what's going on. $3,200.
For Rihanna, girl, get your life. But yeah, I just, the women do
Yeah,
go
also
through a
I was
lot.
saying, yeah, and so I was in the labor and delivery part, and that's where the women be giving birth to the babies. So on a stretcher and stuff, they have like these pads and stuff, like these big pads, like in case you would. And the women, like some of them,
Shit on
go
themselves.
to the bathroom because it was going to the
They don't
bathroom.
know what
with
be
those
going
pads.
on.
No, because they be pushing, but they don't know what they pushing. It's just like if you're having sex with somebody and you.
No.
What? My head! No! I'm not. I'm saying I've been told. No, now you know what you pushing. No, but I'm saying, God.
Oh God.
That is like, oh my God. I would be so embarrassed if I'm laying there and then you look up and you be like, first of all, I'm the same person, I can't open my legs up to no other man. Unless it's somebody that I'm with.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I just can't do that. I can't do that.
And I know a circumstance for you to, not unless you're in the doctor's office and you're getting checked.
Yeah, but then I would still feel a tad bit uncomfortable.
Why?
I don't know. That type of stuff just freaks me out.
My brother's scaring the shit out of me because he's saying.
Who?
My brother. He told me I should start getting my prostate checked.
But you're too young for that.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Now, you can.
Mm-hmm.
You can, but you're still too young for that.
I said you got to do that like in your late 30s, early 40s. That's the time when you check for that. But he. Like, well, maybe
you. I mean, I don't think it's that. I don't think it's a bad idea to get it checked now. Mm-hmm. But I think that they may tell you, you're still a little too young for that. Mm-hmm. But I mean, you never know. But you said you don't want to do it, so it's not now.
Mm-mm.
I don't know. When I get mine checked, I don't know who I want in the room with me. Can I have
He's gonna have his mom in there.
No, she can't come in there because she talks too damn much. She does. She'll start.
She don't want the outcome. She was. Yeah,
because my mom is the type of person. If she's sitting outside in the waiting room, she'll. So what they say?
You ain't got to tell me.
From the ride home. So wait, what they say again? So you gotta do this. No, so my mom can't be there. Oh no, my sister can't be there either. Because my sister will tell my mom.
Oh God.
I'll tell my sister. I'll tell my sister, don't tell mommy. And guess what? A day later, my mom. So wait. So what happened so they said that you got
Okay. Because I remember that day. And here go my mom. He reminded me of you right now. Cause sometimes.
Oh wait. Oh, that day when I.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. That's. When I walked out the house.
When you are wrong.
When I walked out the house, and she gonna say that. Yeah. Cause one day I was sitting in Kevin's house before this was recently.
Yeah, like
before we started recording, and my mom called me and she took me off the way out. And y'all know I don't. But you know what? I just had to let my mom know, first of all, you're wrong. And second of all, you're calling me. And so me and her were going back and forth on the phone. So, I was in Kevin's house and his mom and him was sitting there listening, acting like they're not listening, but they really is listening. And when I realized they was really listening, I had to walk out the house. So then, so what your mom saying?
She's like, that reminds her of me when I talk to her sometimes.
Yeah, because it's one thing if my mom was totally wrong. To the point where I wanted to really reach to the phone and strangle her. And then, excuse me, and then for her to call me and to question me when I already told her that she was wrong and she still called me back and start asking me about it again. I'm like, wait a minute, so you mean to tell me all that stuff I told you the day before, you just totally disregard that and then called me back? Because I guess she thought since it was 24 hours later I would forget what I told her. That's why I say me and my mom are too much alike. And she's what, a Cancer and I'm a Sagittarius, but we're just too much alike. Because she just got to know everything. Me today was some drama at my job today, and I kept asking everybody involved, what happened? What she say?
I wish I was here.
Ooh,
that's the
answer
only
the office and everything.
You got sent to the
hell no, not me, because I cursed everybody out there. No, they got sent there to the office. 3 of them, 3 women. And one of them ain't had nothing to do with it, but the other one put the other one involved.
Okay.
Put her in it. And then had the nerve to tell her, if you tell anybody what I told you, you gonna get in trouble. Ooh. And see, the girl she told it to, And so she came out and she was upset. And the lady said, well, what's the matter? What happened? No, the lady didn't say that. I said it. I said, so what did she say to you? And she said, well, yeah, okay. Yeah. So then I said, well, what did she say? Well, she told me, you know, and then the other lady who was standing right there, she heard the girl tell me. So she said that to you? And she said, yeah. I looked at her and said, And she said, oh, I'm calling downstairs because enough is enough. And she called downstairs and told the boss, and then and they all had to go down there.
But they're not fired though, right?
No. Okay. No, they're not fired. One of them, one that we don't like. She's just too much. Oh, she's just too much. You know what it is? She's given this position of team leader, so she thinks she's a supervisor. But she needs to realize that you are. Then the one lady gonna tell me, yeah, she don't get smart with you because you're stern with her. I said, you damn right. Because the reason why she gets smart with you and the other ones in here is because y'all let her. I said the second week that I started working here, I told her to her face while everybody was sitting in that table in the lunchroom, the minute you get smart with me and nasty with me, I'm going to give you the same attitude you give me. And if you think about going downstairs and telling them that I got smart with you, make sure you let me know because I'm coming down there with you. And from that day on, she never said nothing negative to me. And the lady going to tell me, yeah, because I know that she don't never get smart with you. And she's not going to get smart with me because I told her from day one while y'all all was sitting there that she better not get smart with me. See, y'all been working here a little bit longer than I am, and she still talks to y'all like y'all kids. That's because y'all allow her to. But she won't get smart with me. I don't have a problem. You know, if I'm doing something wrong, you tell me I'm doing something wrong. But don't talk to me like I'm your child. Because one thing, you may be the team leader, but we're here to work together. I don't work for you. Because you don't sign my checks, and I don't have to answer to you.
Well, he told you, didn't he?
Yeah, I did tell her.
Sure,
well, I didn't tell her all that.
Girl,
but I'm just saying, you know, some people, you can't give some people a high position because then they think that everybody, like, oh, I'm in charge. No, the hell you not. You're just the team leader. You know, we all are co-workers. You're just the team leader, you know. Don't do that. And they're going to tell that girl, knowing that she's a little slow, going to tell her, if you tell somebody what I told you, because the girl went back and told her what she said. If you tell somebody what I told you, what do you think you ought to tell her that? So you couldn't be me because you told me that. I was like, oh, this hat that came up. Well, I don't wear that hat, but that cap that I wear at work that came up. So, you said what? wait, what now? You gotta let people know, because I learned from my old job. If you let people keep going and going and going, they're gonna keep talking to you a certain way. And one thing you will not do is talk to me. Cause I'll tell them in a minute. My mom and dad don't even talk to me like that, and they the ones that gave birth to me. And you think I'm gonna let you talk to me like that? Get your life, and you better get it there before I help you find it. Next subject.
Yes, you better rant. I don't know how the hell we got onto that, but
what was we talking about?
We were talking about James Sandusky, and then we ended up talking about your job. And look,
yeah, because you know,
vice presidential debate, and then we talking about the Kardashians getting birth. Look, that's just how we do.
Yeah, that's how we do.
Yeah. Vice presidential debate last night between Joe Biden and Vice President Biden and Congressman Ryan. Last night, all I did was get my life the entire time. I don't even remember what the fuck they talked about. All I know is Biden was just fact checking everything Ryan was saying. He was cracking up. Like, he was a complete asshole last night. But I loved it because Obama can't. Yeah, and
that's
Obama
really
can't do that.
Do you remember when Joe Biden was at the White House and they gave that press conference in the East Room?
Something he went off and
he gave Obama and said something. He gave Obama a handshake and said something like, "You fucking did it" or something, and the microphone caught it. Joe Biden will say, and you know what? Joe Biden is the type that's set. You can tell that Joe Biden is, because you know he's from Pennsylvania. Joe Biden is one of those people that he just,
and he's a Scorpio out there, and we was born on the same
day, 2 years apart. But you know, he is. Joe Biden is what you see is what you get. What you see is really what you get, and he was looking at Ryan like, you fucking young. Telling all this malarkey.
Yes, he had something to get to from the beginning, talking all of this stuff.
But you know what's up? What I loved about it is that looking at Joe Biden, Vice President Biden, and Paul Ryan, Joe Biden has really been doing what he's been doing in politics since Obama and Ryan were little boys. Because Joe Biden has been in politics for almost going on 40 years.
And he's what? He's like 67, 68?
No, he's 69. He's going to be 70 in November. It's just like amazing. all that history that he has, and to see this old lion against this cub, and he's like, and it to
wasn't
me,
nothing Ryan could do.
it's nothing, because Ryan looked like he was nervous at certain points. He just looked like, and Joe Biden just kept laughing at him like, "You silly rabbit." That's not what. I was just like, wow, Joe Biden is getting him together.
But not even that. Joe Biden had his receipts.
Okay,
He was
hey,
talking
what he
about-
told him? Yeah, because you sent me those 2 emails.
asking for a handout.
Asking for a handout. Then you get on the stage and act like you, oh, because you was a bad girl. And you said something about it.
So now you got 10 more
Now you got
days.
10 more damn days. Oh, now you mad because I got on the stage and said something about it, huh?
Ryan couldn't say nothing.
He couldn't say nothing.
No.
Then he had the nerve to say, yeah, I did ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you did because he got those receipts. Don't let him turn around to the side and say, can you hand me my laptop? What?
I was waiting for Joe Biden to say, let me show you the Carfax.
Oh.
That's what I really was waiting for him to say, because he just had everything. And he just would not let Ryan go off with nothing.
You know what he said? Joe Biden said, y'all got my man 2 weeks ago, but you won't get me. But you won't get me.
He was just
He
cutting
told
off.
Obama, I got you back. I got you back.
So shout out to Joe Biden.
And shout out to Martha too, because at one point, him and the moderator was tag teaming Joe.
But then he got Martha together. He said, and you too, don't get out of the because you're part of the media too.
They started tag teaming them. 1 minute the vice president said something, Ryan responded. Martha said, well, you didn't really answer the question. And it said, what the hell is going on? Everybody's on board with Ryan. Then he turned around, somebody turned around to her and said, I don't really need your help, because you and you. What?
My stomach hurt.
Joe Biden was confident from the time he sat down to the time he walked off that stage. He walked off that stage and said, fuck out of here.
And then Ryan gonna try it. Yeah, because your words don't always come out right. You said that I mean what I say.
I know that's the fuck.
Yes! Oh my God.
Joe Biden, that was a you know what, that's one debate that you could go back on YouTube and keep watching over and over again. Because he got him together like, it just was not fair. It wasn't fair because Ryan really was not, he wasn't ready for
I can't even
that.
picture him being our president.
Who,
Ryan.
vice president?
Yeah, I can't picture, vice president or president.
You know, the sad thing about it, Joe Biden, he's run for president, I think about 2 or 3 times. And of course, you know, because he was running against Obama in 2008.
Yeah.
It would be good. I would like to see him and become the nominee in 2016. But he's going to be a little up in age.
Yeah, that's going
if
to
he
be
wins.
crazy. But I like him because he put that fire to that ass. Like, he's not. And then she might have a nerve to say, well, what is this stuff you're talking about? Don't ask him that. He's going to say shit, girl.
Oh, but then you see how he wasn't afraid to bring up that 47%.
Okay, he brought that up
first. What? And then kept saying, and then you with the 30%. Don't you realize that these?
That was a hot debate. Look, if y'all can watch 90 minutes of the Scorpion Show, y'all need to be watching these debates. And we got 2 more debates. One is next week, I think next Tuesday, and then there's another one after that. Y'all gotta get into these debates. And also, I must say, Martha did a really good job.
She did better than Jim Lake.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes,
All right,
she
2
did.
minutes. All
2
right, now
minutes.
moving on. Okay, because I would like to move on.
And I mean, they was all, and Joe Biden, he didn't care when. He kept interrupting. That's not true. I didn't say that. Where did you hear that from? He was interrupting him, and then told Paul Rudd, "You're no Jack Kennedy." Oh no, what did he say? Oh, now you're Jack Kennedy or something like that.
He was, and then they fell out laughing. Like, it was just too much going on, but I enjoyed it.
Paul Ryan drunk all his glass of water the first time,
Okay,
and then had a whole second glass.
Wasn't he drinking that
He
water?
was thirsty.
I didn't see Biden drink that one time.
Because he was ready. I got my thirst before
I got your number.
I got your number.
I got your number.
Okay. And every time I ask for that number,
The
main number. Oh, we can fix this problem right here. And then when you tell them what the problem is, don't get me wrong, they're all very polite. There's not a rude person that answer the phone. They're all well-bred on how to answer a phone. But they still haven't solved my problem with fixing my goddamn washing machine. You see, it sits up in a little drain. Yes!
Stop.
She better go off telling us where her washing machine sits up in. Oh, she said the man said, oh, you gonna have to take that out.
He sure did.
She said, well, ain't you a plumber? Your mom is off, dog. She said, well, ain't you a plumber? Ain't you a plumber? Oh, you gonna have to take that out of there. I can't fix that.
Child. So Beyonce, I need to turn on a little bit. Beyonce has dropped out of A Star Has Born.
A Star Is Born.
A Star Is Born. A Star Was Born.
There is no star for this book.
Yeah, okay. Beyonce had to leave because
reportedly she's working on a new album.
Yeah.
But I don't think that was a secret. I think we all
yeah, she just didn't have the right. What's the word? She didn't have enough time to do the project because she has other things she wants to do, like a documentary, and she also wants to get her album out. You know, she wants the studio time and all of that, and go on tour.
Yeah.
So the time frames are just not matching.
And then they still haven't cast a male lead for Stars Born. I mean, it's just a lot of things. I think that, I think Beyonce probably expected that they would be finished with all the casting by the time she was off of maternity leave.
They had enough time. They had a year.
Actually, they had a whole year, and they still haven't cast a lead. These rumors that, Beyonce dropped out because Clint Eastwood is supporting Romney, that's just as ignorant as if it was true. I mean, come on. I mean, there's a lot of people out there who don't like Obama, but yeah, so that's not the reason. I wish that people would use common sense, but.
So I don't know what to tell Beyonce.
You never know. Maybe they may call her back, or maybe Beyonce said, well, maybe she'll have a secret meeting with them and say, look, if y'all can work around my schedule, then I'll come back.
I don't think she's gonna work herself like that. I mean, she just had a baby.
Yeah.
That album, and she can't do all of this stuff like she used to. I don't.
Well, I mean, you're right. You're right, and I think that, like you said, I think they have more than enough time to cast this film, and for them to still not have a male lead, the film is not really fully cast yet.
Look, Beyonce should have been recording by March or April.
Well,
April at the latest.
She had that show that she had to get ready for.
Yeah, but that's probably how we knew to start Born on that, because she took but plus it was Memorial Day weekend.
We didn't know that. We knew before 2012 that she was going to be in Stars Born. Remember?
Yeah, I know. In 2011.
Yeah, when she was pregnant. Because remember they
found out.
And remember they didn't. She was one of the first. She was actually, I think, the lead that they cast.
Yeah.
And they still didn't have a male lead. And then there was rumors that it was going to be either Russell Crowe or Leonardo DiCaprio, or I think, what's the guy that did the Oscars with Beyonce that year, who hosted and he did that musical thing with her. The one who plays Wolverine and
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, or Hugh Jackman. There was rumors of. But a year later, and they still don't have a male lead. Like, come on, get your.
So about Beyonce.
Bye, Beyonce.
Bus driver uppercuts the lady, because now they're saying she's a lady.
Now she's a lady.
Now she's a lady. They say she's a 25-year-old lady. That's
before she was a teenage girl.
Yeah, she's a teenage girl, and she had too much sugar, and she just went off on the bus, and the bus driver, they said she punched and spit on the bus driver. And
which it's kind of hard to determine. Well, she did something.
She did something
because when she walked up to him, she ain't just give him a kiss. She did something. But there was somebody standing there in the middle of the shot, so you can't really see what it is that she did.
Yeah, all I heard was, "You going to jail now? You going to jail now?" But it ain't go across.
That guy, he got up like this. Yeah, bam, bam. I said, oh. I mean, he got up out that seat and said, yeah.
Uppercuts her, then he takes her like she's a rag doll, throws her off the bus, take the girl jacket, throw that out, and the girl gets back on the bus. First of all, that one hit would have been enough for me. I'm sorry, that would have been enough. But, some people are saying, well, he was wrong for that, and then some people saying, that's exactly what that bitch deserved, and she want to act like a man, get his face like a man, then she need to get taken out like a man. And that was that man's exact words, and I've read a lot of the comments. A lot. Now, for my opinion on the thing, nobody should have put their hands on nobody. He is a bus driver, right? bus drivers can call the cops. They have a way to say, call 911, get help, something's going on. You know, she did hit him, but what she did, if she spit on him, if she really spit on him, that's the worst thing you could do to somebody. To take your saliva and spit on somebody. Then I can understand the uppercut. But she's a woman, she only hit him, and by the judging for that video, she's not very strong. She really didn't do enough damage to him for him to uppercut her like that. I mean, that was not no slap. He hit her like she was a man. What she said on Friday? You hit my sister like she's a fucking man. And that's what he did. I mean,
and it was a clear shot. You keep going like this.
I know, but I just wanted to make the impact sound.
We'll go like this. He did.
Well, yeah. Girl, my whole
and then he walked over to her like so calm. Like, bitch, I told you. Don't play with me, didn't I? Pow! And she stood there.
Ooh. Girl.
But what I will say is, I think that
chills in there.
I think that they both were wrong, but I think that the bus driver, I know a lot of people were saying, well, you know, he was protecting him, which he was. I have a friend who's a bus driver. And when he became a bus driver, one of the things that he and I talked about was about the school kids, because you know school kids are so rowdy when you're on the bus. And so he started explaining to me the do's and don'ts of a bus driver. If something is to occur like that, the bus drivers are to stop
for the bus
and call for help. They are not to fight anybody. They are not to interact with anybody because now you're putting the lives of everybody else on the bus in danger. I know that some people wrote me and said, well, the girl, she put the bus driver's life in danger and she put other people's lives in danger.
Was he really driving the bus when she
I can't tell. I can't tell.
I thought the bus was parked.
I can't tell because I thought the bus was parked too, but I really couldn't tell. Maybe if we watch the video again, we'll be able to tell. But then she may have done that, fine. But then I think that he, as the bus driver, he also put everybody else's life in danger too because no telling what this girl could have had.
She had a gun, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't know. I think that and somebody made a really good point. This man really should have done what a lot of men do in situations like that. He kept arguing with her, which is something that men don't usually do with females. They just like, you know what, I'm going to get her off this bus, I'm going to call for help and have somebody come. But he was really like going back and forth with her. And you know, we got a saying for men like that. You know, why are you going back and forth with her like that? Clearly there's something not right with her. And you're going back and I got a daughter that whoop your ass. Or I'll call my granddaughter to come and whoop your ass. I'll do it, my dad. Like, all that was unnecessary. Right then and there, she didn't even have to spit on him or hit him. Right then and there, if somebody who was recording that, and she would have got a hold of that video, she could have took that video right then and there and reported him and he would have got in trouble. Just for the stuff that he was saying to her. Just for that alone. So he already overstepped the boundaries before he even hit her.
But sometimes I think, you know, bus drivers, they go through a lot.
We all go through a lot.
Yeah, but sometimes this is their job. And a lot of people, some people work, but they don't deal with the public like
no, they don't.
Bus drivers
they don't.
They got to deal with people not having all of their money.
They don't.
They got to deal with school children. Then they got to deal with traffic and people bitching about, oh, I'm late for work. Can you speed this bus up? You know, bus drivers go through a lot. All day for 8 hours or however long they should.
More than 8 hours.
They go through a lot. Yeah. And so you never know. He might have had a breaking point or he might just had a bad day. But still, it doesn't
But
mean
you know what?
You should have punched that girl like that.
But you know what?
Or anything, he could have threw her off the bus.
Yeah. Or he could have parked the bus and got off the bus and waited until the cops came and just stood there and said, I'm not going to deal with this girl. But my thing is, if you take what he did into your own hands, then you have to be prepared for the consequences.
Yeah.
There's nobody on earth with a good job, because you know there's nobody with a job like his that can do what he did and then feel secure enough to know that when they go back to work the next day they won't have their job.
Oh, not unless he's a police officer.
Oh, no, but then even still, they still get suspended. Now they may get suspended with pay, but they still get reprimanded for what they did. It's an incident, and they have to fight. So you can't be secure to say, I'm going to do this, but I'm doing this only because you attacked me first, and so therefore I'm in the right. Because at the end of the day, you're not in the right.
But you know what? That girl could go to jail. Well, I don't know how it is in Ohio, but in Pennsylvania, if you hit a bus driver, that's a federal offense, and that's a felony, and you will get locked up. So I don't know how Ohio does it, but if that was to happen here, she could have automatically got locked up.
But also, the bus driver may not go to jail, whether it be here or there, but he is either going to get fired or suspended. And this bus driver was suspended. Now, he may lose his job.
If he loses his job, I hope they give him his benefits, because he seemed like he was an older man. And
if he was an older man, that's even more reason why he should have known better not to even go back and forth with her. See, a lot of things I look at, I take into account, and I say to myself, I look at my dad. Because my dad is the type of person.
But some people don't put up with that shit.
Yeah, they don't. But see, like you just said, he's an older man, so therefore he should already know how to handle people in those type of situations. He should already know. And I think that for him to be an older gentleman, no telling how long he's been driving this bus, he should already know, okay, well, this is what I'm going to do if something like this happens. I've been around the block a few times to know. You see what I'm saying? He should be the person that I go to if I'm a new bus driver and say, how do you handle a situation like that? He said, well, this is what you're supposed to do, so and so and so. But he actually got out of his seat and went over to her and punched her in her face.
Let me tell you something. If this is a female bus driver, I don't think we would be talking about this situation.
We probably wouldn't be.
I think it's more sensationalized because he was a man.
And he, yeah, you're right. Because he was a man. Because I think had the tables been turned, it probably would be a little different. But I know for a fact, I would be saying that she was in the wrong as a bus driver at her job. But I think that you're right. I think that the story probably would be a totally different thing, because I think now it's more so who was in the right, him or her. But if it was a female, yeah, but you know that's how people are playing it out. But I think if it was a female, like you said, everybody will automatically assume, oh, well, the man, he hit the female bus driver, he was in the wrong because he shouldn't have did that. You see what I'm saying? But I think either way, you still have to have self-control when you're at your job. You still have to have that, because if you don't have self-control, you're gonna lose your job. Yeah, you're gonna lose your job. You're going to lose your job. And that's what I was trying to explain to people. People didn't really understand. Well, maybe they did understand it, but they just didn't want to hear it. But a lot of times when you come through a situation like that, you always have to think about what's going to happen to me at the end of this. Am I still going to have my job? Am I still going to have my job? Because you don't want to lose your job over some goof. I call her a jungle monkey. That's what I call her. Because she was acting like a jungle monkey on that bus. You don't want to lose your job over some jungle monkey. Is it really worth it? Somebody that you're not even going to ever see ever again, probably. Knowing that this woman caused you to lose your job. You know, and I feel bad for both of them, because I mean, I feel bad for her chin, and I feel bad for him, because I do feel that there's but so much a person can take, but at the same time, you gotta always have in the back of your mind, I'm at work, and if I hit this woman, that's the end, because I lose my job. Because somebody, I forgot who said it, but somebody famous said, nowadays, all it takes is this.
Yeah, everybody got a phone.
Everybody has a phone, and the minute people see somebody arguing, what do? They pull up their phone and start arguing. I mean, start recording. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. And for that man to hit her the way he did, and then you got the passengers yelling on the bus, but she's a woman, she's a woman. You know, people going to take into account and say, oh, Lord, you know, he was definitely wrong for that. And then the bus company may be afraid to even put him back out on the bus, because they say, well, that happened first. This may happen with him again and another passenger.
They probably say it was self-defense. I don't know where they're gonna go with it.
I would love to hear the story.
Yeah, we're gonna talk more about it next week. Something's gonna come out this weekend. Yeah, it's gonna come out. So you know, we got the little reality shows: Keisha Cole and Daniel Gibson, and Vincent Tamar. I want to start out with Keisha Cole and Daniel. Did you watch the show?
No, I didn't see any reality show.
Bitch, when you been there?
When was it on?
It was on Tuesday, 10 o'clock, BET.
I was not home on Tuesday.
See, you know, the BET Awards, Hip Hop Awards came on, but come on now, I can't review that show.
I think I was home, but I wasn't watching. I don't.
Look, I forgot that the BET Hip Hop Awards was on.
Yeah,
I was not concerned about that.
Yeah, me neither.
So, you know, Keisha Cole and Daniel, they do show, came on. It's hot. You know, they showed Daniel's family, his family live in Houston, Texas. You know, when Keisha brought Frankie over to meet his family or whatever. So it was all like getting to know each other, I guess. They already got married in Vegas, but they wanted to have a big wedding in Hawaii. So what I didn't like about that whole 10 minutes is that Frankie was down on herself in front of Daniel's family. Like, don't down yourself just because she was like, yeah, I might not be able to give advice on love because, I mean, look at me and I was on drugs and my story is different from y'all. Like, their grandparents were still together and his parents still together and his grandparents were still together and his great-grandmother had passed away and he was, he was like, feeling, kind of sad that his grandmom didn't get a chance to see him fall in love and see his child and everything. So, it was just good to see interaction, but Frankie was putting herself down a little bit too much for me. Frankie, your life is a story, and people can learn from your story. It don't matter. And so what? You never been in real love or never had real love. Who's to say you can't give advice to your children about who they want to fall in love with? I mean, you do know them in some type of way. You could give them great advice. They could come to you for something. Don't discredit yourself like that. That's what I didn't like. I think it was, at first I was like, Daniel writes too damn much. Daniel had a poem or a letter for everything. He had a poem for Keisha, he had a letter, he had a 4-page letter for his grandmother. I mean, Daniel
that's good, because you don't see stuff like that.
No, you don't.
That's old school stuff. And so you can tell that he was raised by some old school soul people, because you don't, first of all, for a young black man to pick up a pen and a piece of paper and write something is amazing in the 21st century. Because a lot of young black men don't seem to do that. Okay? I mean, a lot of them do. Don't get me wrong. But not a lot. And for Daniel to actually do that and to be able to express himself in that way in the public, where a lot of black men don't do that because they think it's a little, soft to do that, I commend him for that. And then to show his wife how much he loves her and to show his family how much he loves them, that's a good thing. And I think that's it. I think people seeing that, they'll say, there's nothing wrong with doing that. There's nothing wrong with writing a poem for your wife.
I write from time to time, but
you write from time to time. You write on Adam for Adam and Jack and Grindr and all that type of stuff.
Excuse me, you fucking try.
You don't write no letters.
I got books.
If anything you write messages on people's Jack.
Oh, I write messages everywhere. Twitter, Facebook, and just like you.
That's how you get down.
Hey, that's how I get down.
That's how you
Twitter
get down.
and Facebook.
I don't Twitter
and
Facebook.
I might leave a message from time to time.
I know you do.
And
I know how you girls get down.
But I don't really use Jack like that. But speaking of Grindr, I made it to round 2 of some contest to win $30,000 going around the world.
What?
I sure did. On this thing called the Gay Travel Guru.
But who you going with?
Look, don't worry about that. But if I win this contest, all next year I could be traveling all around the world.
With some stranger.
No, not with no stranger, with that organization. And everything is paid for. My flights, my hotel, my food.
I don't get involved with stuff like that.
I will get involved.
I don't get involved with stuff that tell you everything's paid for. Because ain't nothing paid for in this world. You gotta pay a little something.
Somebody is taking care of you somewhere.
Yeah, the man upstairs. That's who's taking care of you. Because ain't nobody on earth paying for everything.
Oh,
okay?
yeah.
Because you're going to get there, you're going to have to pay for something.
They better not make me come out. Well, that's
come out of pocket. You're going to come out of those pants. That's what you're going to come out of. That's what you're going to come out of pocket.
Oh, trust me.
Come out of pocket.
Ain't nobody coming out of nothing over here.
Okay?
Did Mikhail try it though?
You tried it. Tell me you writing too much.
Who writing too much? You writing too much.
You writing too little.
Yeah, bitch, I'm right all up in this. I ain't got time for the physical, but I do write.
Yeah.
But I got a lot of writing.
You write a whole lot on Twitter.
I got all that in my iPad.
I bet you do. Come on.
All the way back to October 2011.
Where's the history on your email? Let's go to that.
Go to my email. What you want to see?
No, not your email, your internet. Let's go to the history.
Let's go to your history.
Let's go to it.
Let's go to it.
You ain't nothing in mine.
He's a fucking liar.
Ain't no liar.
Yes, he is.
What's in mine?
He's a liar. Oh, you might delete.
I don't delete. I don't know how to delete.
But how you trying to come up like some saint?
I'm not trying to come up as no saint.
You ain't no fucking saint.
I'm not trying to come up.
Because I'm sure you go to this computer, you'll see that My Vista app and all of that bullshit.
You damn right, because I'm single.
And even if you wasn't single, you can still go on there if you want to.
Well, I mean, but then there would really be no reason for me to go there if I wasn't single.
Well, considering
if I wasn't single,
if they all wearing East Jablip and you there.
Bitch, you tried it. You tried it. Because that was one time there was an East Jablip.
Okay. Alright. So
And I still got it.
Alright.
And I still didn't have to go on my Vista or X or anything like that. Because I still got it. I didn't have to satisfy myself because they satisfied all of me.
Oh, well, you know what?
You tried it.
I ain't got time.
You better worry about that one that's all the way over there
I ain't
in
got
California on his way to East Jablip. Now, how about that? Okay? You fucking tried it. Don't you ever come for money.
But I bet you came for me first, bitch.
Bitch, but you tried to
Don't
come for
worry
me at
about
the
it.
end.
But even if you go all the
East
way to
Jablip.
Jablip, you'll be back.
He wasn't in East Jablip.
But
He was
not
still in this
now.
state.
All right, it's all right.
Okay? Yours is about 48 states away.
But that's all right.
It ain't all right.
We're not even discussing that.
You're not corresponding, huh?
Oh, we correspond every day. Every mother effing day. We tried it.
Girl!
Speaking of that, let me
He
say
said,
hi to him
East
now.
Jablip. Get your life. Woo!
Damn.
Might make your head blow off.
Miguel tried it. Bitch, anyway, back to this fucking 4-page letter. You know, so they go to Hawaii. Hawaii's
Okay.
beautiful and everything. And Keisha Cole asks us, her, you know, what's the foster mom to watch the child while they all, you know, there on the island. So Keisha Cole gets upset because her foster mom is just living it up, having a good time, and then you like, you need to calm down. You trying to calm her down, but Keisha, all of that wasn't even necessary. Like, so what? Talking about we in Hawaii and you didn't want to babysit. That's your child. Don't get no attitude because your child wants to play with you or your child is in your face and everything. Like, how you gonna curse your stepmom out because of that? Let me stop calling her step. I forgot her name, but how you gonna curse her out? Yvonne, how you gonna curse Yvonne out because she chilling with her girlfriends? Bitch, they in Hawaii. Ain't nobody got time for no child to be on her head.
That's not her name.
Yes, it is Yvonne.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I don't know what the fuck her name is.
It is Yvonne.
No,
It
it's
is.
not.
Yes, it is.
Don't tell me it is.
I just said,
not.
Google, ask her on Twitter. Yvonne Cole.
No, it's not Yvonne Cole.
Yes, it
Because
is.
she ain't got the same last name as Frankie. What's Keisha Cole?
Keisha Cole got her guy. I mean, her foster mom.
Cole's
Yvonne, you got that right.
foster mom name. Foster mom name. Name. Hurry up.
See, look at your jack just popped up. See?
Then my jack ain't popped up.
Okay.
Don't play with me.
Said new message.
Ain't no damn new message, nothing. You don't spread those lies about me.
Okay.
I don't be nobody's jack or grinder.
And it ain't nothing wrong with it if you are. Don't let Mikkel try to fool you.
The only thing I grind is my hand on.
But look.
Why is my thing going off like that? Like, feel that. Look.
Because it's probably hot. Or
No, it was just vibrating like it kept.
Oh, because that's the charger, bitch. You see
look.
that charger don't even work.
Look, see?
That's because this is charging. It came out. It's not charging. There. See, like you got a short in your charger.
No shit, Sherlock.
Who the fuck you talking to, bitch?
Yeah.
Why don't you get an Apple charger?
Don't you tell that man over in East Jablip to buy me one.
No, you tell your man that over there on the other side of the state to buy you.
I don't have no man on the other side of the street.
Oh, okay.
State.
Oh,
Get
see?
your right. I don't have no man on no other
Okay.
side of nobody's damn state.
Oh, okay, but
You
ask
better
one
get
of your
your
Twitter
life.
followers to buy you one.
I don't have to ask them
They
a
might
damn
buy
thing.
you. They
I don't
might.
have to ask them a damn thing.
Oh, yeah, I
except
want
for
to
who's Keisha Cole's mom.
Yes. So anyway, I enjoyed Keisha Cole's show.
And they better hurry up with the response.
And Vincent Tamar.
Oh, God.
They go to beautiful.
Oh, her name is Yvonne.
I told you.
I was joking. I didn't
No,
know.
that's her name. If it wasn't, I would say not.
Look at God. I was joking. Look, you want to look up to her. I
know
was
what
joking.
you
You okay? 'Cause you know you got a whole lot of people in this room.
Okay.
I was joking when I said Yvonne. Girl.
Dr. Yvonne Cole or something like that. So, Tamar events, they go to Hawaii. They go with
It was
April.
with Keisha Cole.
April and LaShawn. No, everybody's in Hawaii now for their reality show. So,
He just give me those teas. He do. You know, I
So-
watched him and I said, someone.
so anyway, they go to Hawaii. Everybody's in Hawaii. Huh? Shut up. Girl. I'm not opening up. Oh! Did that light just die like that?
Clap on. Oh, it didn't come on.
Bitch, you ain't gonna get me to electrocute myself.
Oh.
Ooh,
Well, we can
just how
record, finish record like this.
Didn't I tell you something about the lighting wasn't right today?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and I said, let me go buy the light bulb. No, bitch, you don't need no light bulb. You done killed the damn light.
Oh, that's all right.
That's all right. All this stuff. Oh, shit, you know what?
There's a guy.
Oh, okay. Never mind. No words.
Oh. Who's that jumping up there? Shut up!
So, they just having a real good time in Hawaii. You know, Vince playing with the blonde chicks, Tamar. And don't be playing with them girls. And you know,
Blonde, can't see.
Blonde, like blonde hair
okay.
girls. You know, Vince got a thing for blonde hair girls. Tamar mad about that.
Well, Vince got a thing for white girls.
And then Vince,
You do.
Then Vince mad that Tamar kissed the guy on the cheek like they mwah mwah whatever. Vince mad at that, and then all of a sudden I guess Tamar took a little bit too overboard because she seen Vince playing with another blonde on, you know, playing volleyball. She like, why are you hugging him? And I do want to
girl.
No, she said to Vince, but I want to know too. Why are you hugging her? Like, just because you meet people don't mean you have to hug them and all of that after meeting them. Like, that's not even. Now I can see that she was a fan of the show or something like that, because they did run into a little boy that was a fan. And he asked Vince for a hug and can they take a picture and everything. The boy was maybe like 8 years old, and you know they was from Georgia.
So wait, why did he hug the girl? What was the?
They was out there playing volleyball or something. Vince blows up, but see, it's all right. You know, from what I seen, it looked like it's all right for Vince to say, "Oh, don't put your hands on my wife. Don't put your lips on my wife in no kind of way." But if Tamar feels that kind of way, oh, just shut up. You don't listen. They argue about everything, and I mean everything on the show. It's like we need to see more lovey-dovey, because I just see, yeah, I don't got time. I just don't have. Like I just said this
about 3 videos ago.
I just don't have the time to see them bickering.
From Denver, Colorado.
I don't know who that is.
Let me answer.
Don't answer my damn phone.
Let me answer.
No.
No, let me just answer. I want to say
No.
hello. What's this? Calling from where?
All the way from Denver. Go.
Who you wanna speak to?
Remind me later.
You wanna speak to Loose Booty? Oh, he's a recording right now.
Oh, you better talk about yourself like that. I know that's right. Cause ain't nothing loose over here.
Lies.
Ain't no lies. So anyway, so yeah, they arguing about everything. I mean, you in fucking Hawaii. What is there to argue about in Hawaii?
Keisha Cole mad because her mom won't babysit her son.
Yeah.
I mean, her son. Vince is mad because
Tamar is talking about the
blind girl. And
then they all tell Tamar, yeah, Tamar, you don't listen.
They all told her that.
They all told her that.
And guess what? Her friends would have, my friends, they would have went home and they told me that.
And they say, oh, you just don't listen. And they just argue about every damn thing. Like, everything is not meant to argue about. This could have been a fun episode without the arguments, because they looked like they was having a good time when they went to that waterfall, and I was about to cry when they walked down all these damn steps, because I mean it was a bunch of steps, and to go see this waterfall. And when they went to the waterfall, I was like, that is so beautiful, and it was beautiful on my TV. So if I was there in person, I probably would have cried. So they all was all hugging each other and kissing each other, and I was like, that is so decent. Like, I think it would be good if we had an episode where they just don't fight. I mean, they try to go to the therapy.
What was up with you? Because people were telling me that you were mentioned. Your name wasn't mentioned, but of course we all know that it was you.
Yeah. Everybody tweeted me. So Vince and Tamar, so they had another dinner at Hawaii. This is their last night.
Did I ever tell you?
Yeah.
I told you that.
Yeah.
Don't believe it.
So the last night they
You got to hang up.
the last night in Hawaii, they having a good time, and they start eating, and I think Tamar said something. And when Tamar says something, Vince goes off. Oh, it's this and that and blah 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 blah, and you left me, and oh my God, I mean, they were just getting on my fucking nerves with this party.
What did he say about leaving you?
He was mad because she left to come to Philly.
Did he mention you left to go to Philly?
Yeah, but
he said that?
Yeah, but let me tell y'all something.
What did she say?
She said that the doctors was telling her to leave the damn hospital because she'd been there for so long, like, to get away. And she was only going for a couple hours.
She was only going for a few hours.
going
But then
for
not
a few
only
hours.
that, people who go to visit people in the hospital are not expected to stay there all day.
Yeah.
Of course, you got to get up and leave out of the hospital so you can get your fresh air, so you can get your mind clear, so you won't be stuck in the room with somebody. You know,
So, you know, I was, I seen a couple people YouTube videos, and I seen a couple comments, and I don't think what people knew at that time, like around that time, Vince was okay. Like Vince was talking and Vince was walking.
Well,
Like
he was
you know,
very much so
he
talking
was.
because I was
Yeah,
there when he was on
yeah,
phone.
like Vince was like he was getting his health back, you know. And for Tamar to come to my party and surprise me, I think that was just, you know, that was love.
Not to mention that it was late at night.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it was in the morning or in the daytime. This was like around 11, 12, midnight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you would think that, okay, I've been here with you all day. Can I go and for a few hours to go to my friend's birthday party to surprise him? And then I'm coming right back because not like she even stayed in Philly that night. She went right back home.
Tamar she took a picture with everybody that was the Amber Rose standing there looking cute. Tamar was like, bitch, come on.
Took a picture with everybody who came down there to take a picture with her. She stopped and she took a picture with everybody while she was down there. She talked for a few minutes because, you know, she couldn't really stay. Mm-hmm. And then she took a shot with us for your birthday. I spit it out, of course, because, you know, I can't handle hard liquor.
And she bounced.
And she said, I got to go back to my husband. Mm-hmm. But yet people who don't know that are bashing her. How can you leave your husband? But no, that wasn't the case at all. Mm-hmm. I don't... See, that's why I say sometimes you got to really know the inside of a story before you bash some of these celebrities. Because if you don't know, and if you only know what you read on the blog site, for us to be there, we know because we were there.
And especially at that time, Tamar was doing promo. They all were doing promo for the second season of Breaks with Family Values while Vince was in the hospital. Even Tamar, that same week, Tamar was in Atlanta and take the Soul Train Awards. That same week. That Thursday she was in Atlanta, she flew back, and then she drove down, and then she went right back to New York. So, but you know, people don't know this stuff. But now y'all know. So, you know, a lot of people are saying all kinds of mean stuff and heartless stuff. Like a lot of people are tweeting a lot of mean stuff. But y'all just don't know. I guess what what's good for them might not be good for me. But if it works for them, then damn it, I love it.
I don't want to be in a relationship.
I don't want to be arguing like that.
No.
I think an argument or debate is healthy, but not every day.
No, I mean, couples argue. There's no getting around that. They argue. Couples will have their argument. But when you arguing about petty or small stuff like you just don't listen, or why are you hugging this person, or why you then you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. What did I get myself into? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Let's argue about something real. Like, let's argue about why it is that you don't get hard when I kiss you or when I rub on you. Not saying that that's never happened to me, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? If that was to be an argument, then
that's the argument.
Okay,
girl, I'm out. I'm the fuck out. Bitch, you play over there with your hand.
Okay? Now that's a reason to argue. But if you argued about, oh, you kissing this person, then I'm like, oh, come on, like,
it's Tamar, it's Vince, it's going to happen.
Like, come on.
But my only thing to Tamar and Vince is that y'all should not be showing y'all insecurities like that.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Y'all should not be doing that.
Thank you.
Because you should know that you got that good that keep them coming right back. Go ahead, Ashanti. That's one of her best songs. You got that good, you're gonna come right back.
I guess I don't have that good, because ain't nobody coming.
Ooh, what?
What?
You gotta talk them up.
Eat your lip.
Whoa!
Good God Almighty.
Yes.
That's what my grandma used to say.
So, yeah, shout out to Vince and Tamar, because I'm going to still be watching the show, of course. And I'm going to still be mad that y'all fight about it. And then next week is going to be real good.
I got to see this
Tamar
next week. I got to see this week.
They're going to start off with Tamar crying, and this is what she's going to say, I'm the fucking definition of a good wife.
Ooh.
Tamar is going to go off next week.
Oh, no, she's not.
Because Vince came back to the table and read her again.
Did he really?
And then walked off again. So it's going to be good.
Oh,
and I can't wait to see it. And don't be saying I'm the reason why they arguing and fighting, because it ain't me.
Well, I mean, you really are. I know, but I'm just saying.
No, Vince was just trying to bring up old stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, because they filmed that this year.
Yeah, because it's
and
not
that happened in November of last year.
Yeah, it's not like Tamar don't buy. Oh, then because they were sitting there talking about their love for each other. Oh my God!
Oh, and then they started arguing.
It's like, see, you just don't listen and blah. Oh, girl, they went off. They went off.
Oh my goodness.
So Bobby Chris, speaking of all these relationships,
Bobby, you know what?
Bobby Christina is engaged.
Bobby
Girl,
fucking
this
Christina
girl is engaged.
with an S.
That's Whitney
Bobby
Houston's daughter.
Christina.
That's Whitney Houston's daughter. It is.
Bobby
That's
Christina.
Whitney and Bobby's daughter and Sissy's granddaughter. And Dion's cousin.
Little cousin.
That's Dion's second cousin.
And that's Pat's niece.
And that's Pat's niece.
And Gary's niece.
And Gary's niece. And I dare you say anything about Clive Jordan's goddaughter. Clive Davis' goddaughter. Say hi to your godfather.
Her industry godfather.
What you say? Say hi to your godfather. What? I dare you say anything about Clive Davis' goddaughter.
You better not. Because Whitney gonna strike. Because you think Whitney bringing doorbells and playing with
You got
lights.
Whitney playing, but you got Whitney playing Ding Dong Dixie. He ringing doorbells and running away. Sissy said my door kept ringing. Whitney.
Bobby. In this day and age,
Not Brown.
you're not in love.
You're out.
You're in lust. And it might be really good. The dick might be really good, but I don't think she's married.
She may
should
be
marry
in love.
him. No, look.
But you know, it may be just for
He doesn't
hyping up
wanna
the
get
reality
them.
show.
Oh yeah, but he's gonna get them
Yeah.
coins.
Oh yeah.
And that's the main reason why the family don't want him to marry her. Like Gary said, like, cause they showed a little trailer. Now the trailer looked like a fucking TV show.
Does it really?
It looked like, first of all, they got all of these damn Houstons I never heard of. You know, everybody trying to get a little come up.
Everybody's a Houston.
Because Whitney was taking care of everybody. Yeah.
Okay, everybody's in Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody.
when she
But
died,
don't get me wrong.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get
They
me
probably
wrong.
been in Houston before.
Right, because they all very polite.
Okay, they all
There's
very
not a
polite.
rude Houston in the bunch. They are all well bred on how to be in Houston. They are all well bred on how to be in Houston. Okay?
But when I asked for Whitney's main
number, because I gotta call her to make sure I clarify who's a Houston and who ain't a Houston, okay? And who's a Brown, okay? Because you know the Browns like to dip and dab in the Houston's money,
Okay.
okay?
So the girl's
Taking
like,
pictures of bathrooms and shit.
talking about this.
Okay. Okay. Did you not?
Can you imagine taking a picture of Sissy's bathroom?
Can you? Okay. Come on now.
Stop.
That wig collection.
Oh, she got wigs on wigs on.
Big
Wigs.
Fox's collection is sitting up in Sissy's bathroom.
So, I mean, it looked like a movie. Like, they're like, oh, Bobby Christina won't get out of bed, and oh, I'm gonna take her to LA, and Gary arguing with the boy, and then Bobby, oh, they just want us to fail, and she crying, and then he talking to other girls, oh, can I have your number?
Who?
The boyfriend.
Oh, come now. Are you
On
serious?
camera.
On
I
camera.
think that might be a little bit sensationalized too. I mean, it's a lot
But
of.
you know what? It is the Houston.
And then they was
You
like,
know, they
but
been
you know, Whitney been on that camera,
Okay.
and Whitney ain't playing no games. It was they had a lot going on. So then they gonna show Pat Houston walking out the house. You know, like we're leaving. She's walking out with all this Louis Vuitton luggage. I said, "Oh, what movie is this? This is gonna be
That's
good."
Whitney stuff. That was the stuff Whitney had when she was in that room. And they tried
I'm
to take
done.
that stuff out.
Shut
They did.
Stop it.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
they said that the people took some stuff out of Whitney's out of that room.
Pat looked a little bit too happy to be on the front of that.
Yeah, you
camera.
know when people say when somebody died and they go to their house to grab stuff,
Everything.
You move all that, move all that loot to the side for me.
Even Janet's having a hard time with her job and her brother.
Okay.
Talking about she held up the funeral for $40,000 fucking dollars, and
What?
she wasn't gonna let this funeral happen till she got her money back. Now, do y'all really think that
Okay.
Janet would stoop that low?
Janet told
and
the
that's a
Undertaker.
brother that she.
She told the Undertaker, I don't want the guy's job. Shit, I'm having a hard time with mine. I can't book a tour. But I'll pay you my money. Janet said, I'm having a hard time with mine.
Oh, now, you know, I'm gonna let you live on that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you live on that one.
Okay.
Good.
Job. Janet said, I don't want the guy's job. I don't want his job. I'm just trying to make sure these coins is right. They told Janet, You put him in there, you put him in the ground your damn self.
Jenna don't play no fucking games. You write a story about her and her family, she calls those lawyers, and then she tweets the letter on Instagram. She don't even say read it.
Okay.
And just say, here's a letter from
Oh,
Blair.
but you gotta
some
you
shit.
gotta watch Michael Jackson's son, Prince Albert.
Oh,
Because
you need to watch this damn
protect
He's like, oh, Janet is a liar.
And then Janet Jackson, he got Aunt Janet Aunt Remy and Janet Jackson. He's just be fucking stuck. Okay. I call all my aunts.
Ooh. So Janet's lawyer, that bitch gets on the horns like, look, Vanity Fair, y'all better retract it, and then y'all better write those other sources and tell them to take it off, or we gonna get your ass. And Janet, she don't play. But back to this damn...
Back to the Houston
Chronicles. I mean, it should have been called the Houston Chronicles.
Oh, and Whitney was a part of this. Oh, my God almighty.
Child.
Somewhere she's a part of it.
This is gonna...
Somewhere.
A light
will flicker. Something's gonna fall. Somebody's gonna puff something. Somebody's gonna say, "Oh, y'all smell that ooh wee?" Okay. Mom used to smoke that. I bet you she did.
Then it was like, "Ooh, Sissy's coming." Everybody act all scared. Oh my God, we gotta get on her piece of cake. She's coming. So Sissy's like, something ain't right about that boy, and I know it. You know, Sissy went off. Like,
but wait a minute. Wait, whoa. Because you know, you've seen it. I didn't see it. But correct me if I'm wrong, but hasn't this boy been a part of their family since he was a young boy?
That's what they
Hasn't
say.
Whitney been like a caretaker
But they ain't
since he
gonna
was young?
We ain't know Sissy. We
didn't know that Whitney
Christina had a boyfriend.
No, we didn't know that Whitney had this alleged adopted son that she was taking care of since he was like 12.
Yeah.
So if she's been taking care of him since he was a young boy, the family already knows who he is. So why are they now acting like they don't know?
But it's public that he's dating Bobby Christina.
And they didn't know that part.
Nobody knew that because I ain't never seen this boy until the day that he died.
But they have. That's my point. They have. They
didn't know. They didn't
but now they don't know
know
that he's dating her.
But
that's
kids been fresh for a long time.
Yeah.
And they've been not even.
But you know what? They need, Pat, Sissy, Dion, Gary, all the other Houstons that's coming up. Come on, all these people calling your phone. You got a hotline.
I'll call her back.
Everybody is just. I don't understand how. I just don't understand. What's the premise of this show? What are we to get out of this show? What is that? I'll call you later thing. What is that?
It's a sender tip. When they call you, it stops calling in that message say, "I'll call you later."
Oh, so it sends them the message saying, "I'll call you later." Oh.
So they got or you can make up your own little thing like, "Bitch, I'm gonna put I'm recording. I'll call you back," as my little default. But the Houstons, good luck. I'm gonna be DVRing y'all while I'm watching the X Factor because I'm in love with the X Factor right now. It's really, really good. I love the X Factor. Rihanna is unapologetic. She released her album cover of her naked with all of these writings all over her body. I don't know what Rihanna's going for. I don't know what the message is going to be. But I'm on a mission to get Rihanna on the show. I DM'd her and I asked her, who do we contact to get you on the show? Their album comes out November 19th and I want her on before the 19th. How you feel about this?
I actually like the album cover. I think
I need some water.
It's a when I looked at her album cover, it reminds me of an old school '90s album cover of like an R&B artist, like a Sinead O'Connor or something like that. That's what it kind of gives me. I like it.
Yeah,
and I think it had like unapologetic, faith, serenity. I think at one point on one of her arms it said Chris Brown. Another part it said Karachi Tran or whatever her name was.
Oh, you trying to joke?
But I'm just saying she had a lot of stuff on there, and I like it. I think it's like her basically saying I'm not apologizing for anything. I'm not apologizing for my faith. I'm not apologizing for my newfound love for my ex-boyfriend. I'm not apologizing for anything.
She had a lot of stuff going on this year for her.
Yeah, I like her album cover. I think it gives me an old school feel. It does. I think if you really pay attention to what it is, and then when you hear the name of the album, and then you look at the words that are scribbled on her body, then you say, okay, well, now I'm starting to. You can kind of get where it is that she's going with it. I like it. I like it.
So, Rihanna's album comes out November 19th. Everybody got an album coming out the day before my birthday. Rihanna has an album coming out. Then Nicki Minaj, okay, get this. Pink Friday Roman Revenge. I mean, what's it? Pink Friday, Roman Revenge, The Rhea. What? So this is a re-release of the the original. So
I have a headache already.
I have a really bad headache, and I want you to take me to the store after you leave.
You want me to take you to the store? What store?
I'm gonna call the seafood place before we go.
The seafood place?
Yes.
You better swim your ass over to that place.
Come on.
I got a date.
I got a date too. With food, seafood.
No, I really don't have a date, but I'm just saying. But wait, so
it's the re-release of the original Pink Friday album that came out 2 years ago. Nicki Minaj, I am getting so bored with this.
I'm getting so bored.
I'm bored with your fight with Mariah, because you know Mariah, she's not gonna fight you.
No, she'll
fight you with the lawyers though.
But she'll fight you.
That's the one that won't fight on her job.
That's the one who won't fight on her job. She does it the right way, okay?
The right way.
Mariah tell you, don't get me wrong. Don't get me
I
wrong.
won't fuck you up.
Okay?
But because
There's
it's my
not a
job,
rude bone in my body, okay? There's not a rude bone in my body, okay? I don't have to fight you. What you think I make I'm worth $400 million just to fight you? No, that's what I pay these lawyers for. You curse them out all you want to.
I know that's right.
Okay? And Mariah sat there and said, why? That's right. That was Mariah's. You know how Batman got the call when somebody want Batman? They put up that bat light and Batman sees it and he comes to save the day. Mariah screams, why? The lawyers start calling. Who do you need me to sue? Why?
Okay.
Girl,
So
nigga, you tried it.
I hope she gets it together. But who was this up here? That you know. So it's going to be. I don't know. I really want Rihanna to get her first #1 album. I really want her to get her first #1 album. And guess what? Guess who is on? It's all on y'all. And speaking of that, the Billboard. I am very disappointed with Billboard because Billboard changed their chart rules for R&B. They changed it for rock. They changed it for country, and they changed it for pop.
So the whole
thing has changed. The whole scenario has changed, and it's going to make it harder for unpopular people to chart. Now, the main chart, which is
the main
which is the Hot 100 album and the 200 albums chart. Those charts are based on the Hot 100 is based on radio sales. It's based on streams like. When you play Spotify or you play music on YouTube and the Xbox, and they take all the music retailers and radio stations, the songs that you buy on iTunes or wherever you buy your music from, that's all factored into the main chart because that's a combination of everything, which I think is fair. And also the 200 album chart is based on your digital sales and your physical album sales, and that determines where you chart, which is fine. Now, when you break it down, you know, we got pop, dance, R&B, country, all of that. The way how you chart is based on your radio spins. So if the radio is playing your music, your chart is correct. So Brandy was getting all of those spins, but put it down. She was #3 on the Billboard charts, right?
Billboard 100.
Your R&B, excuse me. Ooh, that, bitch, now ain't that? Woo!
Hey,
You know what?
can they see it?
I don't know if they can see it, but that's Brandy.
Oh, no. Mind you, how do we mention Brandy that she texts you at the moment we mention her? Text her right now and say, we just mentioned. Come on, text her and say, girl, we sitting here recording, we just mentioned you.
Oh my God. That is crazy. So, give me 1 second, because I got to text her right back. I would love that. Let's find time to do it while I'm here.
Tell her and say, good, but you won't believe what just happened.
I tell her.
You won't believe.
That's Whitney right there.
That's what.
Okay, so
you know Whitney, she likes to get you when you sleep. She'll hum in your ear.
I'm gonna text her later. But yeah, so she's #3. She was #3 on the Billboard R&B charts. So then they switched it around and based everything based on everything I just said, based on your radio spins, your record sales on iTunes, the charts and all of that. And they just switched it up, so now Rihanna's song Diamonds is #1 when it was like number 50 last week. Now it was #1 because people was buying the songs on iTunes. And then Brandy jumped for #3 all the way to like number 25 or
Because
something
nobody
like
buying
that.
it like that.
Because nobody wasn't buying the singles like that. And I think that is very unfair because we have people like Lettucey, people like India Ivory,
Who's never
Music
going to
Soul
make that
Child,
number one?
Angie Stone. They're never going to be able to get back into the top 20 or the top 10 because people like you guys do not buy their music. And that's what is so sad because back in my time when I was growing up, when I was like 16, you know, singles, yeah, because it is over 10 years now, singles used to be actually in the store where you could go to the store and buy the single, and the single would be like $5. Now the average single is $1.
I don't remember that day. That was before my day.
You would get the single, lies. You would get the single, and sometimes the single will come with a B-side or it'll come with a remix of the song on the single.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I remember. That was
I'm telling my
the
age.
tape, the cassette.
Cassette tapes
Yeah.
and CDs.
That was a long time ago.
Yes, it was. And
Oh my God, I remember that. And you know what's so crazy? Because being as though we were kind of younger, for me, that was really before like albums, and it was just like the tapes and stuff. So for me, I used to play like the single over and over again, because I really didn't know too much about the rest of the album.
but see, before we even had iTunes, what I used to do is, bitch, I could not wait for my favorite song to come on the radio, because the first thing I would do when that song came on my favorite station, I would hit record and play, and I would listen to those tapes all day long. I could not wait, bitch!
Listen, I used to have my sister in my mom's car. My sister used to have the tapes ready.
Okay.
But wait a minute. Don't catch the song when it first don't come on. You catch it like 10 seconds into the song, so you don't
Okay.
catch the beginning. Oh my God!
I used to, oh my God, I used to have
It's
so
telling
many
our
tapes.
age.
And then if somebody took the little thing off of my cassette tape, I would just take a piece of tape and put
I'm
it
gonna
right
call my
back
sister
over.
right now on
And-
camera and ask her, does she remember when she used to do that? Oh my God, Kevin, that was a long time ago. Wait a minute, technology has changed so much that you kind of forget that you used to do stupid stuff like that.
I don't even know the last time I had a Walkman or a CD player.
I don't think these kids understand.
Yeah.
Y'all used to.
No, and
Really?
because people know, and because you're not buying now, it's going to be harder for them to chart because people bootleg so much.
Misha, listen, do you remember a long time ago, before we had like the CDs and all that type of stuff, and before iTunes and stuff, do you remember a long time ago when we used to have the cassette tapes and we used to catch a song on the radio and record it? Do you remember when we used to do that? And then she's laughing at me, remember, and then we would catch like the song, like if we caught it on the radio and we didn't catch it all the way, we record half of the song. Yes!
Okay.
Oh my God! Because we sitting here talking about that, and we were just saying how technology has changed so much, because you don't really think about that until you be like, damn. Just like when we were talking about the internet one day, and we were saying how, remember how we used to have the dial-up, and Mom used to always curse us out when she would have to, when she would call. Okay, bye. Oh my God, mind you, my sister was smart because you know me, I'm dumb when it comes to stuff like that. My sister used to be like 9 and 11 or 10 sitting in my mom's car, and you'd be like, all right, hurry, and she push it, like, oh my God. The stuff that we have now, we don't, it was like when we were doing it back then, it was just like, it was normal. Like that's just what you did to catch a song. Now you can literally go on iTunes and buy it.
Or you can steal a song, because that's what a lot of people do. And I just think that it's
LimeWire. Remember LimeWire?
Yeah, oh my God. Kaza Media Desktop. At one point, I can't say that I never stole music.
We all did.
Yeah, but I think I stopped stealing it like 5 years ago.
Yeah, we all
Because
did.
first of all, it wasn't worth me getting caught by the federal government. They was giving out like $1 million and shit to people that you have to pay. So I just do everything through iTunes. And even if you don't have a debit card, everybody should have a debit card. I mean, even I don't care if you're 16, you should have a debit card. Like, all you gotta do is connect that to your iTunes. If it's your favorite singer, why can't you spend $1?
That's right.
But Billboard, I just think that it's just so unfair to do that, because people do call the radio stations and the radio do play people's songs, and I think it's unfair that you guys got Rihanna at R&B and she's #1. And I still have a problem because Rihanna is nowhere near R&B. Why do they keep classifying her as an R&B artist? She is a fucking pop star. And then that Gangnam Style, people want to talk about it, do the dance.
The Asian guy?
Yeah. That is a K-pop song, which is Korean pop. Why is that the #1 song on the rap charts? It's not a fucking rap song.
What? What is he rapping about?
I don't even know what the song's about.
You know, I could, but I won't.
You know what? Let's not.
Yeah.
And
you know.
then Taylor Swift, we are never, ever, ever, ever. That is not a country song. That is a fucking pop song, and that was #1 on the country charts. So it's making it
what?
It's making it unfair because a lot of these songs are not classified in the right genre. Never, ever, ever, ever.
Getting back together, we are.
Like never.
Like,
so
oh my God,
how
like
is
never.
how is that a fucking country song?
Oh my God, like, can you believe he called me yesterday and asked, were we getting back together? No, he texted me the smiley faces with the kisses. And said, so can you give me another chance? Like,
Oh.
no.
Girl, chill out. So I just Billboard, y'all really gonna have to change these rules, and guess what? It's up to the fans. If the fans keep complaining or keep tweeting them or make videos about how unfair it is, we can make a lot of changes. Because you know they fixed the Grammys R&B category. Because how you gonna have Chris Brown in the R&B category up against Ledisi and CeeLo Green and Melanie? How y'all gonna do that? I don't remember everybody that's in that category, but it was a fucked up category. I just think that
That's like having Sierra in a singing category with Patti LaBelle.
yes,
and
all
Frank
vying for an R&B Grammy. I think what they need to do is what they need to do is understand that now black singers are going pop. So give the black pop singers their own category. Call it urban pop.
Urban pop.
Urban pop.
Come on,
And this
Kevin.
way, it is urban pop.
You better patent that before one of them try to come up with
They
it.
can still live urban pop.
Okay? But at least you know where you heard it first. Like have several seats.
But didn't
Okay?
Damien Crawford say he's the prince of urban pop, or the prince of urban pop?
Did he say that?
He sure
He
did.
did say that. He said that he's the prince of something.
The prince. You know what? The prince of urban pop. Persian. I want to say Persian. The prince of urban pop.
Well, I'm the prince of YouTube.
I know that's right. Because I'm the king.
Get your
I'm the king.
I'm the prince of YouTube.
So Billboard.
I'm the best damn co-host on YouTube.
I know that's right. And I'm the best host on YouTube.
Now,
we're the best. Dude,
you can vie for the host, but I'm going to stay in my lane and say I'm the best co-host on YouTube, and there's no other co-host on YouTube better than me.
Well, go ahead. Claim it.
And guess what? We got the awards to prove it.
Mm-hmm. 3 of them. And guess what? You know we
Where's
lost.
our other awards?
You know we lost. I don't believe that we.
We didn't lose.
There's no way in hell
we didn't lose. We won. They just didn't want us to give us that award.
So they put 5 black guys. They say 5 black guys won that award. There's no way.
But they didn't have more votes than us. They didn't
not
have
at
any
all.
close votes.
When I looked at it last time, we were the one that was 44%, and they was like 36%. Then when I looked at it, it said that we were 36% and they were 44%.
Oh, come now.
But
you know what? No shade to 5 black guys, but we just think, me personally, I think that they probably got sick and tired of.
Yeah. I'm not sad to lose. You know?
I'm not sad to lose either. Because you know why? At the end of the day, we're still winning.
That's right. Amen.
You know how I know we're still winning? Because Brandy just texted your phone and said she's ready for part 2 of that interview. Get your life. And at the end of this month, we're going to be interviewing Rita Ora.
Yeah.
Get your life.
And we're working on Marsha Ambrosius.
Excuse me, in the beginning of November, we're going to be interviewing Tweet. Get your life. So guess what?
Wait, I'm not finished.
Keep that award.
And then,
because the greatest award that we have is the award of being known.
That's right. And then we got Marsha Ambrosius coming on.
Gonna tell me something.
And we're in the works of getting Vivian Green on. Because you know, she released the album this week and don't nobody even know about it. And I bought the album on the strength of I Love Vivian Green. And I love this album better than the last album. That last album was terrible. I don't know who, I don't know what happened, who produced it, who executive produced it. I said, go ahead girl, sell that album. But this new one,
this right here,
it's totally different. Vivian, you did the damn thing.
this one right here is totally different. Girl, you better let them know your man.
So we're gonna be having those interviews up. Now what's up to y'all is if y'all gonna watch. Cause some of y'all is wishy-washy when it comes to people that we interview, and I think that y'all should support us. I'm not forcing you to, but I think y'all should. Everybody that watch our video should have watched our interview with Jennifer Lewis. Y'all gotta watch that
How
interview.
many views do we have on that? Like 20.
Like 21,000, and we got videos that be like 30,000. Like I think y'all should really
That interview
watch
with
that.
Jennifer Lewis was good.
Yes. People still telling me about that interview.
Still talking about it.
Yes. So y'all gotta. We need y'all to help us. Y'all gotta. It's up to y'all.
Oh, that's alright. That's alright.
That's why I say fan participation is important. You want your fave to be where you think they should be.
That's right.
It's all on y'all.
Just like when people used to get on me, how come you always talking about Beyonce? Because I want her to win. I want her to win. And that's what you do as a fan. When you want your artist to win, like for instance, my timeline all this week has been nothing but Brandy. Brandy.
Okay,
Everybody changed their Abby to Brandy. 411. 211. They changed everything. Brandy. And you know what? I kept my mouth shut. You know why? Because that's what you do as a fan. When you want your favorite artist to win, you support. And when Beyonce comes around with her album, that's all you're going to see in my timeline. And if you want to mute me, that's fine. But I didn't mute none of those Brandy fans because I said this is what you're supposed to do when your favorite artist
What
comes
y'all
out.
want to talk about? If
That's
I
what you're
say
supposed to do.
one more time, I said one girl, look, and you tweet me too much about Brandy. Now.
Yeah, that's
Keep
what you're
that
supposed to
a
do.
minute.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. When your favorite artist is coming out with something, you're supposed to support them. Because you never know, somebody may not, I'm not going to buy her shit, and they say, alright, well let me just buy it to see what all the hype is about. And then that's money in Brandy's pocket. Okay?
Even if they don't like it.
Even if they don't like it. You know, so come on, you gotta support your favorite artist. Support your, since we're everybody's so-called favorite YouTube show, support us. Because you know, everybody tells them, man, you're our favorite, and then 2 weeks later, Kid Fury, you're our favorite, and 2 weeks later, Nunu, you're our favorite.
Get
and then
That's all right to have a favorite.
It's a all right to have a favorite.
Don't tell me I'm your
But don't
favorite.
tell me I'm your favorite, and then 2 weeks later, or just next week, you tell them so-and-so that they...
but don't say nothing wrong, because then, I'm unsubscribing because of your view on this. Don't talk about last night. Let's not talk about how I felt about the abortion thing. One tweet got tweeted, it went all around the world. The second tweet, girl, ain't nobody see that tweet. Everybody said, well, because, I feel like I don't have to hide this, and we talked about this several times, where I feel about abortion. I already know I'm not a woman. How can you tell a woman? But so the fuck what? A lot of y'all say gay shouldn't get married, and how you as a straight person tell a gay person they shouldn't get married? Okay, same thing. So it's just a damn opinion. People want to get up in arms, but I probably was a little bit insensitive when I said, because a lot of these abortions, do you remember riding on the bus and they would say like black people are the highest rate of having all these abortions, like y'all need to stop this, or try to give up, give your child up for adoption and stuff. So I came from that strength, but it probably was a little insensitive where I said if women stop, I say abortions wouldn't be so high if women stop opening up their legs to men that are not worthy of being their children's father. That's what I said. Now some people might take offense to that, and I think the ones that picked the wrong fathers are the ones that got offended by it.
But at the same time, to me, I feel as though what you said, to me,
it could have came out a different way.
It could have, but then at the same time, I don't think what you said was wrong, because because somewhat of it is true. If a lot of these young girls or young women or whatever would stop opening their legs to these guys that are, like you said, are not worthy of being their baby's father, these guys that they're just meeting out on the street, on the corner,
or they met on
Twitter,
Facebook,
and they talk to them for a week, and then they in the bed with them. Hello, what do you expect? What do you expect? And then as soon as they get pregnant, I'm just going to get an abortion. Now look, I'm all for choice. I'm all for choice. It is your choice if you decide to have an abortion. That's your choice. Would I tell a woman to go get an abortion? No, I would not. I would never tell somebody to go get an abortion. But at the same time, I feel as though it's your choice. And I'm not going to tell you not to do what you feel is right. But don't keep having unprotected sex with these men and then think that, well, I'm pregnant, I'll just go get an abortion. No! Don't do that, because it's not right and it's not cool to do that. It's not cool at all. And a lot of these young girls think that it's okay. I'll just get an abortion.
But then here everybody. But see, they seen that tweet. But then they said, well, what about people that got raped? What about people that got raped? I said, oh no, but see, y'all retweet the fuck y'all want to retweet.
Come on,
I got them together. I said, see, if you go back and look at my timeline, I said I only agree with abortions if it's rape or medical concerns, and I've always been saying
they didn't see that.
They didn't see that. Hi, Barrett TV. So. Nelly, this is the last segment because we gotta get out of this head today.
Yes!
It's Friday.
I've been sitting here for 2 hours. Literally.
And y'all better be watching too. So Nelly got arrested, girl. Nelly got arrested because his tour bus had a loaded gun. He ain't my celebrity crush.
That's my celebrity.
You can say that out loud. Ashanti ain't gonna do nothing to you.
She damn sure the hell ain't.
All right.
Cause you know what I'm gonna do to her. I'm gonna do this to her. Hold on, keep talking. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do to her.
He had a loaded gun on his bus. Then he had 0.36 ounces of heroin in his bus, which could go into 36 bags. And he had 10 pounds of marijuana.
But he didn't know it was on his bus.
He said he didn't know it was on his bus, but goddamn, if it's 10 pounds of marijuana on that bus, you gotta smell marijuana somewhere.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do to Ashanti. Okay?
You gonna show up
I'm
Beyonce?
gonna say, bitch, walk away. Get your life. Okay? Beyonce did that.
So Nelly, Nelly got arrested and
I told him I
a couple of
walked into
people.
church like that.
I
I walked into church like that. All heads turned.
So Nelly and a couple of people got arrested because he got stopped at a tour bus. I guess it was a checkpoint, wherever they was at, they went on that bus. So Nelly is saying that it wasn't him. He went to Twitter and like, how can somebody I know for 10 years do this to me and have this on my bus and I didn't know what was going on. Nelly, you should know something. You need to know something about something was going on that bus. Somebody need to be checking something. You are too big of an artist to go down like this, to take a hit like this. And honestly, even though you say you might not have nothing to do with this, I think you probably did have something to do with this, but you asked somebody to take the fall for you. And
Well, he didn't have to, because I'm sure somebody said,
somebody,
I'm gonna take
yeah.
it, you know.
But Nelly, I just don't think that that's right. First of all, why do you need all of this on a bus? Why don't you just travel with, if you want to travel with a loaded gun, why don't you hire a security guard, like a 24-hour security guard that can go with you like a bodyguard, where that way they can have a loaded gun. You don't need marijuana. I'm pretty sure you smoke marijuana. I hope you're not doing heroin. But come on, like, this is just fucking ridiculous. It's just as ridiculous as what Tiny and T.I. was doing when he was on parole and he was doing all that drugs and all of that shit with Tiny in California. Some stuff just don't add up. Some stuff just don't make sense. And Nelly, you are too old. You're 37 years old. You should know better.
Tiny is 2 streams short of a lake.
2 strings short of a what?
Lake.
Elite?
Lake.
I don't get that one.
Neither does Tiny.
But
Anytime
Nelly,
her and her girlfriend Shekinah walking down Chicago yelling for Oprah.
Shekinah, I love that girl. That girl is crazy. I love her. But Nelly, I'm gonna just say to you, I want to give the benefit of the doubt, but I don't know if I can give the benefit of the doubt. I don't know. I just don't know.
My cousin friend used to say Benedict of the doubt.
Benedict of the doubt. My girl.
I don't want to give him the Benedict of the doubt. The Benedict of the doubt. And you know how when you hear somebody say something and you be like,
It don't sound right. Yeah.
but you be like, huh? You want to what? Yeah, because I gotta give people the Benedict of the doubt.
This camera said, bitch, it's time to go.
It's time to go. We've been recording for 2 hours. I'm starting to get restless.
So we gotta go. Thank y'all for watching. Have a great weekend. We will see you on Monday.
Bye.
Make sure you donate to the HIV and AIDS Fund. Make sure y'all donate. Send whatever you can. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.